What is up, peeps? Welcome to the segment right here on the Chill Play Cafe. We're gonna sit together and talk about some of the best opportunities for you this week to make money in GTA 5 Online. I'm gonna show you some opportunities that are solo, and I'm also gonna talk about stuff that's gonna make you a lot of money, especially if you join players with the double payouts that's happening this week. I'm also gonna tell you a few things to avoid because they're just a waste of time, they're not worth it. I want to first take the opportunity to say thank you to Leo for dropping such a nice comment on the channel last week and just helping, giving me that drive in order to keep going. And trust me, it helps a lot. Okay, let's get into the main stuff that we do weekly, and you shouldn't sleep on it. And I put up guides for you all the time in order for you to see how it's done. And hey, if I can do it, I'm like the not most hardcore gamer out there. You can do it as well, and you can make the exact same money. So the first thing we start with is always the HSW time trial, and that's going to give you $250,000 in the bank. I want to try to keep track of how much money I'm making within just one night in order to show you guys how easy it is to do. And keep in mind, I'm also playing another game that just came out on Xbox Game Pass, so I'm not really putting a lot of time into GTA, so trust me, you could make more money than me if you're playing the game the entire night. So with 250,000 in the banks, if we did the hard one, why not do the easy one that got released almost with the game, the actual time trial? That one's gonna give you $100,000. It's very easy to do. Invest in that drag bike that you always see me on. You can still win these races with different cars that you can upgrade at the HSW street race, but why? Why bother be on a car and deal with traffic if you can do it on a bike and squeeze through different areas, and it's going to make it a lot easier on you. So invest into getting that drag bike, getting the upgrade on it, and going from there. So now we're $100,000 in the bank. Why not go after one of the easy ones, which is the junk bicycle race, and that's going to give you $50,000. This week's race is underground. It's the same route that you take when you're trying to escape in the story mode. It's very easy. You just got to keep pedaling the entire time and know exactly where you're gonna go, so you don't hit a wall by mistake, and you'll bank that 50,000 and you're good to go. Now let's talk massive opportunity when it comes to the double payouts that they're doing this week. The original heists are all on double payout, and there is $100,000 attached to you finishing 2 finales on any heist. It doesn't matter if it's the one on the double payout or any one of the other ones as well. But why not hit 2 birds with 1 stone? You're gonna get $100,000 as a bonus. That's your weekly challenge by finishing these finales. So let's start off with the Felisa. If you're having a hard time, you can do it on your own. It's only 3 missions and they're very easy. And you're probably gonna get a single player very easy in any lobby that wants to also get the double payouts, double RP. So for the Felisa heist, you're gonna get paid $500,000. That's your bread and butter right here for this week. You can still join the Pacific Standard and take bigger risk, but why not put the time into the Felisa heist? It's guaranteed money. People can't really mess you up because you're only dealing with one single player aside from yourself, and you can go ahead and farm it over and over and over again. Now in my case, I did the first Felisa heist with a friend, and then I launched a race for the street scene because I'm going after the car that they're giving it to us for this week. You need to win 2 of those street races, or not even win, place top 5 2 days in a row. So for me, I'm kind of going after it. I want to get that Felisa skin on the car that is on the podium. I want to grab it and I want to put it in a special garage and just start collecting these cars. So one day we could look back and say, you know what, these were all the free vehicles that they gave us from the podium. So Felisa heist is in the book, 500,000 on top of that. Now, what do I always advise you when I say grab a business? The acid lab needs to be in your inventory. Building up to get the acid lab has multiple missions that are going to make you a lot of money, and they're very entertaining. And once you fully upgrade the acid lab, you can go ahead and sell the supplies that in it for $335,000. Now, you might get the odd week here and there that they put it on double payouts. It's not on double payout right now, but it's still paying $350,000 and it's passive money. So that is something that you should be always going after. Now, if you calculate everything that we talked about so far, and that could be done within one night if you're good to go, you're sitting at 1,280,000. Very easy money. You can mostly do it by yourself or depending on a single player beside you when it comes to the first heist. And if you get lucky enough and start getting into different finales with different heists, you're gonna make a lot more money. That should definitely be your focus for this week. Finish the objectives that we always talk about. Remember also in the background there is the FIB files, there's the salvage yard, but I want you to take advantage of something like the double payouts on the heist because it also ranks you up instead of focusing on stuff that we kind of alternate week by week trying to finish it. Like I told you in the beginning of the video, there's a few things that you need to avoid this week, and that is the pizza delivery. It just doesn't pay well at all. Getting that type of money is not something to brag about in GTA 5. It's not going to get you a rim on a brand new car that you buy and you want to customize. So stay away from that business. Maybe if there's something in the career-wise attached to it, maybe that's why you'll go for it, but pay-wise, this is nothing to be happy about. The other thing is the Hasta La Vista. Even though it's a lot of fun to play, as you saw earlier, I put that clip for you guys. The guy died. He's got the patience of a goldfish. Instantly, the second he died, he quit, and I was left alone. And the multiple rounds that were supposed to be made in order to make that double payouts were cancelled because he basically killed the team and I was on my own. So there's a factor of other players that comes in and it hinders your progress and how much money you could make. That's why I don't really go for those adversary modes, except if there's a lot of people and maybe some dependable people to play with. But it's just not something to go after when there's double payouts on the heists. So go for it. Enjoy your weekend. That's the best thing to focus on. And thank you for joining me on this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, peeps.